I see Senator Bidel is here, and so she will get the first bite at the apple. Senator, welcome back to your old home, Environment and Transportation.
Thank you, Chair Barry and Chair Stein, members of the Environment and Transportation Committee, and thank you both to the chairman and to Delegate Healy for getting this bill out of rules. I was late. I wasn't late filing the bill. It was the very last day we could file it, so it's been a little bit pushed and it didn't have a cross file. But this is, I never thought I'd put a speed camera bill in, but this is a speed camera bill for a 2-mile stretch on 175 that goes from the exit at 295 to the Howard County line. It's a tremendous amount of new traffic and big trucks that go to the penitentiaries and the warehouses. The speed limit on the road is only 35 miles an hour. I've seen this done. Other counties have done the same thing where you just put a limited enabling legislation to the county, but only for this 2-mile stretch. And it would give the county the right to, if they want to activate a speed camera there, they can. We have one gentleman on the corner, his house, his garage, his mailbox, and his fence have all been hit. His front yard's been run into 5 times. The speed is so bad. So I just asked for your favorable report so I can help my community with this horrendous speed problem on a busy road.
Okay, just to remind you, Senator, you remember the procedure you helped to implement. So what we require is a sunset. We require a warning sign. We now require real-time, real-time speed monitoring. We consider that the Will Wyvil provision, and then you have to use the money to fix the road problem. So here's, I believe what's happened is the subcommittee has already passed the bill, but we're not going to pass it as a committee until we get the Anne Arundel County delegation, and then we'll, boom, immediately vote on it.
Okay, so they haven't sent the letter yet because
I actually don't even know. If there's a letter
okay.
on the file, the voting session, we'll vote on it. If there isn't, we won't.
When is the voting session, Mr. Chairman?
In about 15 minutes.
Okay, I'll check right away. Thank you very much.
Awesome, thank you. Any questions for the sponsor?
Nope.
Nope, okay. They want their bills to pass the Senate, apparently. Anyway, thanks a lot, Pam. Always good to have a friend in the house. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm going to turn our attention. So that was Senate Bill 888. We're now going to turn our attention to Senate Bill 716. I believe Senator Carrozza's aide is here. And so if you can give us your name, you have 4 minutes to present the bill. Welcome.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Gabrielle Tito. I'm the legislative aide here on behalf of Senator Carrozza, presenting Senate Bill 716. Thank you for the opportunity to respectfully request your support of Senate Bill 716, Solid Waste Management, Prohibition on Releasing a Balloon into the Atmosphere. Basically what this bill does, it prohibits with specified exceptions a person from knowingly and intentionally releasing or causing to be released a balloon into the atmosphere or organizing or participating in a mass balloon release. The bill establishes 6 hours of community service and watching an educational video on those who intentionally release a balloon, and a civil penalty up to $100 per violation on those specifically organizing or participating in a mass balloon release. Once again, this year had bipartisan broad support from multiple local and state environmental organizations, including Maryland Coastal Bays, Sierra Club, Assateague Coastal Trust, the Ocean City Surf Club, National Aquarium, the Maryland Zoo, Trash Free Maryland, Maryland Farm Bureau, Humane Society, and Animal Welfare Institute. The basic goal of this legislation is to educate individuals on the harmful effects that balloons have on our environment, including killing wildlife, causing power outages, and polluting our trees and waterways, and to specifically prohibit the knowingly and intentional release of balloons into the atmosphere. The senator urges a favorable report on Senate Bill 716 and respectfully ask for a favorable report. Thank you.
Okay. So my understanding is that the bill's been amended in the Senate to allow you to release 10 balloons, but not more than 11. Is that what it is, or?
Yes. So with the Senate floor amendment, it clarified that the civil penalty applies to mass balloon releases, and then this was further defined. What a mass balloon release is, that is 10 or more. And then you have a separate for an individual who knowingly releases a balloon. This would then, they would be subject to the educational video and community service. It's and or.
Okay, we've got a question from Delegate Ruth.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you for presenting this bill. Do you know, does the Senate version still contain an exception for amateur radio operators with a tracking device?
Yes, so the committee did decide to conform to the House version, including the radio tracking.
Thank you so much.
Okay, any other questions for Senator Carrozza's aide? Okay, if not, thank you so much. That ends the public hearing on Senate Bill 716. Trish, we can go to the voting session, I guess. Do we need a different Zoom link or?
No, you don't need a different Zoom link, but you are missing 13 delegates.
Oh, well, that's sort of problematic. I'll tell you what, can we use
Oh,
this?
I'm sorry, we're now missing, well, yeah, 14.
Okay, well, before we, then I'm gonna have us.
I just sent an email too, but okay.
Well, I mean, it's starting to seem like what we ought to do is wait until like 10 minutes before 2 o'clock or something, maybe. But you know, since I've got everybody here on the Pam Beidel bill, is there anybody? David isn't here. And by the way, let me just say, David Frazier Hidalgo, he was having migraine headaches. He went to the hospital. They did a MRI and blood work, and it's all clean. So he's, they gave him new medication. He'll be back tomorrow. And he very much appreciated the fact that all of us were concerned about him. And kudos to Delegate Ariana Kelly for driving him up to Hopkins. So in any case, Barry, you had your finger up. So did you want to ask a question? You're good? Okay. So is there anybody here to explain to, yeah, okay. Oh, we are still alive. Okay. Is there anybody here who has seen the bill file for Bill 888? Do we have a letter from the Anne Arundel County delegation?
You wanted to get a letter on the bill when the amendments are done. We don't have that.
Okay, so we don't have a letter on that. We do have, okay, so we have Mary Beth Carrozza's balloon bill before us. How many people do we have now, Trish?
Senator Beidel just sent the letter. I'm seeing it in my email.
Oh, and does it have the voting list and the
But it's not the letter on the amendment.
Well,
The amendment's not done yet. They can't possibly do that yet.
it's,
right?
We'll
They
get
have
we'll get it to them later today.
it's got to be on an amendment.
right. The Anne Arundel County delegation has to agree to the amendments that the subcommittee has added. So we'll just get that letter and do it in another voting session. Carrozza's bill. So the motion is to basically accept the Senate bill as it is. How many people do we have, Trish?
Hold on. Sorry, I'm multitasking.
No, I understand.
11, you're missing 11 delegates.
You know what? We can't vote with 11 delegates missing. I mean, technically it might be a quorum, but I don't want to do that. Well, Trish, what do you think? What if we reconvene 10 minutes before at 1:50? Do you think? Do we have?
Yeah, I might just keep the Zoom live and just everyone mute because it's
Okay.
weird to then starting a new link. Then they won't be able to find it.
Right, Delegate Terraza.
Some of us have to get over to the floor then. Some of us have to like at 10 out. Well, I guess we'll just be late for the floor. Is that okay?
Yeah, a little teeny bit late. That'll be fine. I mean, I don't think it's going to take long to vote.
Okay.
I mean, if I remember correctly, the bill passed pretty overwhelmingly in the committee, didn't it? I can't remember. Dana, do you remember?
I think it did. Yeah.
Yeah, and this bill makes it more conservative. So, Jay, go ahead.
Mr. Chairman, the Republican caucus has been over in the old House chamber with Alex and
Oh,
That's why we weren't in. We were called into the old House chamber.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Trish, neither of these bills are an earth-shattering emergency. Why don't we agree to just cancel this voting session, and then based upon the schedule, I'll make a decision on whether or not we should meet quickly after the floor session that we're going into, and if not, we can do it tomorrow morning.
Okay, you mean voting on the voting list. You said neither of these bills. The voting list has
Oh.
8 bills on it.
Oh, you're right. Well, you know what? I don't want to vote so many people missing. So let's just cancel this voting session, and let's just cancel it all together, and maybe we'll be able to get together after the floor session in the afternoon. Okay.
I'll send out another voting link for that.
Right. Any announcements? I have like 1, 2 subcommittee chairs here right now. 3. Okay, no announcements. In that case, get something to eat, enjoy the outdoor beautiful weather, and we're adjourned. See you on the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay.